What are some creative ways that organizations are using coaching right now? Help middle management adapt to change. Okay, so using it as part of change. A couple of people have said change management coming in. Yep, peer coaching groups, core topic and leadership programs. Okay, yeah, Holly, you're going to see this is where we're kind of going with this is how is it being incorporated? Where is the investment going? Where is the time going? Adam, into newer emerging leadership coaching. So right out of the gate, we're seeing it incorporated as a leadership skill. Oh, Bahati, Jay Shetty coaching, avatars and chatbots. Yeah, so that's something too, Bahati, we need to think about is how AI is becoming a coach and a mentor.
Big C coaching is what you might think of when you think of executive leadership coaching in general, maybe new leader assimilation coaching. Usually this is when you're in a more formal situation, you're hiring a certified coach. Usually these are longer in duration, though not always. Maybe it's for succession planning. The little C is the day-to-day behaviors, the day-to-day skills that coaches use, like powerful questioning, paraphrasing, analogies, metaphors, accountability mechanisms that we want to encourage in our organization, some of us.
But one of the things that we wanted to do is really kind of create a robust conversation around what we expect out of coaching programs, whether they be big C or little c, and sometimes how they deliver and what challenges perhaps we've run into. And we thought a really good way, and we had a robust discussion amongst ourselves as we were actually getting ready to do this and trying to figure out what we wanted to do. But I want to be really clear, we are not making a judgment call. Is coaching in and of itself or a coach approach a good or a bad thing? But the question that we would like to discuss is, should we invest in everyday leaders to learn and demonstrate coaching behaviors to improve performance?
Laura, go ahead, give us like a minute rundown of the point of view of why it is not worth it to invest in everyday leaders to learn and demonstrate coaching behaviors to improve performance.
So bottom line, what we discussed in our room, that there's a lot of systems and expectations of leaders that really prevent coaching from being effective and sustainable. Coaching is a really long-term effort that you want to be able to build that psychological safety, that trust, the vulnerability from your coachee. And leaders tend to give us short-term results. Like their job is to have their teams give short-term results. So it's in conflict, and you need to have a really great coach and a leader to be able to do that. And so there's some time and attention constraints that go into that as well in order to be an effective coach.
Let's switch the lens now to, yes, it is worth it.
First of all, coaching is one of those pieces where the ROI is very easy and tangible and easy to measure. So we can see a clear impact of how our engagement scores are going up, the quality of people's work. And so from that ultimately comes retention. It's also an easy to implement framework and easy to teach these simple skills and very scalable. The other big reasons was that coaching is really centered around personalized experiences and focusing on the individual. So it's a great way to democratize learning across companies and putting each of our employees at the center of their own experience.
It's interesting, right? Because it's like the what got you here won't get you there kind of a thing, right? Like it's a whole different skill set, mindset, profession, right? Leadership is in itself a profession that we lay over people doing other things. And I think about, actually, what if we had reversed it? What if, Ruben, you were this professional leader of people and somebody said to you, I need you to be able to program. We have AI now. I need you to be an AI, engineer. Can you go do that? You'd be completely baffled and uncomfortable, right? Because it's not, that skill set isn't what you had mastered. So it's an interesting thing. We never think to turn the tables and say, what are we actually asking people to do? And do they want to do it? Because clearly what we're hearing is the effectiveness of the coach matters.